Did you know that the most complex object in the known universe is sitting right inside your own skull? It's not some distant star or a futuristic supercomputer, it is your brain. This incredible organ weighs only about 3 pounds, roughly the same as a small bag of flour, yet it holds the entirety of who you are. It is the architect of your thoughts, the director of your movements, the painter of your emotions, and the librarian of your memories. Every single thing you have ever experienced and everything you will ever do starts right there, within that soft, wrinkled mass of tissue. It is a biological masterpiece, working tirelessly every second of every day, even when you are fast asleep. This amazing tool is surprisingly modest in size when you consider its immense power and responsibility. It operates like a bustling, perfectly organized city that never sleeps. Let's begin this fascinating journey. Now let's look inside this busy city, meet its most important managers. Think of your brain as having a main corporate headquarters with 3 major divisions, each with a distinct and vital role. These 3 primary parts are the cerebrum, the cerebellum, and the brainstem. While they work in constant collaboration, understanding their individual functions helps demystify the brain's operation. The first and largest division is the cerebrum. This is the part most people picture, with its wrinkled, folded surface. It sits at the top of your head and is the center for higher-level thinking. When you decide what to wear or which career path to follow, your cerebrum is hard at work. It is home to your personality, your memories, and your ability to use language. The cerebrum is split into left and right hemispheres. Often the left leans on logic, numbers, and language. The right engages creativity, spatial awareness, and artistic expression. Tucked under the back is the cerebellum, your master of coordination and balance. It fine-tunes movements and builds muscle memory. The brainstem handles automatic survival functions, breathing, heartbeat, sleep-wake cycles, alertness, swallowing, and digestion. Now that we know the main divisions, let's zoom in on how they get work done. The real workers are specialized cells called neurons. They receive information from the outside world and send commands to muscles. Think of them as messengers, couriers, and communication lines all in one. Each neuron is like a tiny wire carrying an electrical signal. Neurons talk at synapses, microscopic bridges where chemical signals cross a gap. If the message is strong enough, the next neuron fires, passing the message along. This chain underlies everything from reflexes to complex thoughts. When you learn, the involved neurons communicate more frequently. Repetition strengthens synapses, like turning a rough path into a clear trail. Practice fires the same pathways until the connections solidify, and you can play smoothly without thinking. Your brain physically rewires to master skills. That is the power of synaptic plasticity. Now let's look at how this machinery helps daily life, memory, and movement. Your brain is a masterful archivist. Different types of memory serve different purposes. Short-term memory is like a notepad. It fades unless you save it. Long-term memory is a vast library. Childhood moments, knowledge, and life lessons. During sleep, the brain replays and strengthens synapses, cementing memories. Every action, from blinking to running, is orchestrated by your brain. Intention forms in the cerebrum. The motor cortex plans the sequence. Signals travel down the spinal cord and out to your muscles. The cerebellum compares plan to reality and makes instant corrections for smooth, accurate movement. That's why you can reach and grasp without knocking things over. A seamless collaboration of planning and execution. Let's explore emotions and senses. How your brain shapes reality. Feelings are biologically generated. The amygdala is a key alarm system. It can trigger fear before you're even aware. The frontal lobe, your executive center, interprets and regulates, deciding how to respond. This interplay between instinct and conscious thought drives your emotional life. Your brain sits in darkness and relies on senses: eyes, ears, nose, tongue, skin. Specialized receptors convert light, sound, and chemicals into electrical signals. Signals travel along neural pathways to processing centers. The brain decomposes inputs, shapes, colors, motion, depth, then constructs seamless reality. All senses follow similar steps. What you experience as sight, sound, or smell is your brain's interpretation of incoming signals. The brain's fuel. Simple needs for a complex engine. Like a performance car, your brain needs the right fuel. It uses about 20% of your oxygen and calories, despite being only about 2% of your body weight. Glucose and oxygen arrive via blood, interrupt the flow, and thinking fogs fast. Healthy heart and lungs boost delivery, improving clarity, learning, and memory. Prefer steady-release fuels, whole grains, fruits, vegetables, over sugary spikes that cause crashes and mental fog. Round it out with healthy fats, protein, vitamins, and minerals to build cells and messengers. Easy habits for a sharper mind. Start small, stay consistent. Prioritize sleep. Keep a regular schedule. Create a calm routine, and avoid bright screens before bed. Move your body daily, whatever you enjoy. It increases blood flow and supports new neuron growth. What movement do you enjoy? Drop it in the comments. Feed your brain well. Lean proteins, plants, and omega-3s like salmon, walnuts, and flax seeds. Keep it active. Read, learn a language, try new recipes or hobbies. Learning builds new pathways and cognitive reserve. Your brain in action, riding a bicycle. Early on, your cerebrum works overtime on pedaling, steering, and balance. With practice, pathways strengthen and the cerebellum refines smooth control. Soon the skill runs automatically, freeing attention for the road and scenery. Pure neuroplasticity. Studying begins with sensory input. Language and reasoning regions engage to make sense of concepts. Active recall strengthens synapses, building reliable pathways. During sleep, the brain replays patterns and consolidates memories into long-term storage. The next day, recall is faster and smoother during the test. From writing to recalling, the brain encodes, stores, and retrieves with remarkable efficiency. If you're learning something new here, hit subscribe for weekly brain tips. Comment one habit you'll try this week. And share this with a friend who'd love a sharper mind. We have journeyed through your brain, from major divisions to the tiny messengers that carry its thoughts, how it helps you remember, move, feel, and perceive the world. Your brain is immensely powerful and adaptable, and it is yours to care for. It isn't fixed. It changes with how you treat it every day. Not by one grand gesture, but by many small, consistent habits. Pick one simple step today, maybe a 15-minute walk at lunch, or putting your phone away an hour before bed, or learning one word, or reading one chapter. Choose something manageable and commit. Small steps add up. What is one brain-healthy habit you use or will try? Share it below. I'd love to read it. Browse others' tips and pin a helpful comment as your daily reminder. Subscribe for more simple, science-backed ways to feel your best. Share this with someone you care about.